I'm remembering the days before I went away, way back in the hills of Vermont. And the orchard on the hill, I think I see it still, way back in the hills of Vermont. For tonight I long to be where the catamount run free and the rattlesnake can lie out in the sun. Near the voices of the loons when the apple blossoms bloom, way back in the hills of old Vermont. There used to be a barn near the old fishing pond, way back in the hills of old Vermont. So many fields of hay now gone with yesterday, way back in the hills of old Vermont. For tonight I long to be where the catamount run free and the rattlesnake can lie out in the sun. Near the voices of the loons when the apple blossoms bloom, way back in the hills of old Vermont. Well, everything has changed, nothing stays the same, way back in the hills of old Vermont. Like the old brown panther's roar, you won't hear that no more, way back in the hills of old Vermont. For tonight I long to be where the catamount run free and the rattlesnake can lie out in the sun. Near the voices of the loons when the apple blossoms bloom, way back in the hills of old Vermont. But when the rains came down and flooded many towns, way back in the hills of old Vermont, all the neighbors lent a hand for the loving of the land, way back in the hills of old Vermont. For tonight I long to be where the catamount run free and the rattlesnake can lie out in the sun. Near the voices of the loons when the apple blossoms bloom, way back in the hills of old Vermont. How you doing, folks? Hey, look who it is. It's Truffles. I know, Truffles, it's been a while, but I know that you saw Pam Zappardino here and Bobby Forrest and Mariana. I know, they're all here. And it's been a while since I know the cafe. I'm hoping that old Kokomo's Cafe will be back because we all miss doing all the things with old Kokomo, right? I know. All right. Well, we have to let old Kokomo be able to say hello. All right. So Pamela Zappardino, she's in the foothills in Maryland, and Linda's over there in Clearwater, Florida, and Al Poindexter too. So it's good to see all you folks, and probably anybody who's been kind of following the things that I've been doing, posting, knows that Mariana and I, we both got our boosters yesterday, and needless to say, it's been a little bit of a rough day for the two of us. In fact, I was saying, okay, can I get through this? Can I actually play today? Because my shoulders, both arms are hurting, and you just kind of feel a little bit out of it. But it's a small price to pay. It really is. To be able to, Mariana's saying, ouch. She's been sleeping most of the day, and that's not like Mariana. She never does that. So you can tell that it's been a little bit of a tough time. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay, and we're hoping you're okay. And if you get a chance to get your vaccination, if you haven't gotten already, it's a pretty good thing to do, because that's what's going to keep us safe, is if everybody gets vaccinated. Then we can do some more things. We can see each other. I had to cancel some things that I was hoping to do some traveling, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Rick, pick up the heavy banjo. Oh, okay, you're thinking about traveling. Well, you can't travel, but you can sing about it, right? And Linda, this banjo player, you can sing along or pick on your banjo. That's what we can do, is everybody can get out their guitars, ukuleles, and banjos. We're in the key of G, if you wanna. Well, I've been doing some hard traveling, I thought you know. I've been doing some hard traveling, way down that road. I've been doing some hard traveling, hard rambling, hard gambling. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. Well, I've been doing some hard harvesting, I thought you know. North Dakota to Kansas City, way down that road. Stacking that wheat, pound that hay, I'm trying to make about $1 a day. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. I've been doing some hard traveling, I thought you know. I've been doing some hard traveling, way down that road. I've been doing some hard traveling, hard rambling, hard gambling. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. Well, I've been working at Pittsburgh Steel, I thought you know. I've been pouring that red hot slag, way down that road. Well, I've been blasting, I've been firing, I've been ducking that red hot iron. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord, help me now. I've been doing some hard traveling, I thought you know. I've been doing some hard traveling, way down that road. I've been doing some hard traveling, hard rambling, hard gambling. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. Well, I've been hitching that 66, I thought you know. I've been hitching that Lincoln Highway, way down that road. I'm walking down the road with a worried mind, I'm looking for a gal that's hard to find. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. Well, I've been doing some hard traveling, I thought you know. I've been doing some hard traveling, way down that road. I've been doing some hard traveling, hard rambling, hard gambling. I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. Well, I've been doing some hard traveling, Lord. Of course, a song by Woody Guthrie. And I sang that because I was thinking about another song about Woody that Woody wrote. Oh, moving my arms. Sorry I'm moving so slow, folks. All right, the banjo here. So I got the old Gretsch out. And another song that Woody wrote, and boy, I could tell you, it could be in today's headlines. It could be taken from today's headlines, even though he wrote it a long time ago. And I know that you know it, but when you listen to the words again, right now, boy, it takes on a whole different feeling. The crops are in, and the peaches are rotten. The oranges piled in their creosote dump. They're flying you back to the Mexican border to pay all your money to wade back again. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane, and all they will call you will be deportees. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. My brothers and sisters come work in the fruit trees. They rode those trucks till they took down and died. Goodbye to my Juan, Goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos. Jesus Maria, you won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. And all they will call you will be deportees. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money that he made in his life. My brothers and sisters working the fruit trees. They rode them old trucks till they laid down and died. Now some of us are legal and some not wanted. Our work contract's out and we have to move on. 600 miles to that Mexican border. They chase us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos. Jesus Maria, you won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. And all they will call you will be deportees. Died in your hills, we died in your deserts. We died in your valleys, we died on your plains. We died neath your trees, and we died in your bushes. Both sides of the river, we died just the same. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos. Jesus Maria, you won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. And all they will call you will be deportees. A sky plane caught fire over Los Cotes Canyon. A fireball of lightning, and it shook all the hills. Who are these friends, all scattered like dry leaves? The radio said they are just deportees. Now is this the best way we can grow our big orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To fall like dry leaves and rot on the topsoil and be called by no name except deportees. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos. Jesus Maria, you won't have a name when you ride the big aeroplane. And all they will call you will be deportees. Yeah, Woody said it a long time ago. And like I said, when you listen to what's going on right now, you feel bad. You feel bad because people want a better life. And they come here and it's difficult because there's not a lot of things, a lot of services for so many people in the country. So you can understand that it's a really kind of a crazy time. It wasn't like the olden days when a lot of people would come here. There was a lot of machinery work. There was a lot of factory work. There was a lot of things people could do. And there's a lot of work right now. Folks, can you see all the jobs that are out there right now? Now maybe some of those people who come here might be able to get some of those jobs. I don't know. Because, gosh, we know that there's so many people out there right now who they can't open their shops. They can't open their shops because there's not enough workers. And yet there's so many people who are homeless out there. We have all kinds of homeless camps here in Burlington. So, you know, this is a really a difficult topic for so many of us. And I don't know if I sang this in a while. I was out in Oklahoma, staying at a little truck stop out there. And I remember there was this young woman. She was probably just in her 20s, and she was panhandling for some food. Now, it was a busy truck stop, but nobody would even look her in the eye. She stood there, almost like a ghost. Well, of course, I didn't have much money, but there was something inside me that made me reach in my pocket and pull out a little bit of cash and placed it into her hand. And then I looked over to where she was looking, and I saw there was a station wagon car. And inside that car, there were 3 children. And their clothes, and their toys, bags of groceries. Then I knew that that family didn't have any home except that car. And I walked away, and the woman, she smiled at me, and I smiled back, and I drove off to do some shows. And later that night, I was near Okemah, Oklahoma, the town where Woody Guthrie was born. And I pulled over. There was a little place to camp there that night. And that woman's face, you know, she was haunting me. She just kept coming back. I would see her, and I would see the little kids in the car. And I decided that I had to write a song. So I remembered her, and remembered that the homeless that are out there are real people. They're not just ghosts on the highways. Ghost on the highways, forgotten souls, so it seems. Ghost on the highways, lost in American dreams. Please, won't you help me? Won't you, mister? I need some gas for my car. My children, they're crying and they're hungry. With love, you can only get so far. Ghost on the highways, forgotten souls, so it seems. Ghost on the highways, lost in American dreams. Sleeping with the trucks in Oklahoma, sleeping neath the trees in Tennessee, wishing on a star in California. dreaming of a home that used to be. Ghost on the highways, forgotten souls, so it seems. Ghost on the highways, lost in American dreams. In the daytime, I'll be working, just trying to make a little bread. In the nighttime, I'll be walking, ain't got no place to rest my head. Ghost on the highway, forgotten souls, so it seems. Ghost on the highways, lost in American dreams. My grandpa was a miner. My daddy worked in the factory. Me, I'm just a rover, but it's not the life I planned for me. Ghost on the highways, forgotten souls, so it seems. Ghost on the highways, lost in American dreams. Ghost on the highways. Yeah, you know, I can see there's Osleen Bain. Yeah, she's late. She's got some ratatouille in the oven and ravioli on the stove. And Pygmalion and Rainbow and Spamalot are all chiming in on this evening. Oh boy, it's good to see friends, especially right now. Let's see. Let's see if we can play something here. Like I said, it's been kind of weird because I haven't been able to pick up an instrument in a while. Get that hand moving now, right? John Hardy there with my fingers going crazy. I'll tell you folks, anybody who's had kind of, you know, these hand injuries or shoulders injuries like I've had knows, you know, how difficult it is. Like something that you really love, like playing music, and then when you try to do it, your hand is fighting you the whole way. And that's sort of what it's been like since June. So it's been driving me crazy. But I hope that you've been having a good time. And, you know, it's always good to see, you know, Pamela, thank you. Beautiful song there. And Osling Bain is here, and yeah, and Linda's here. And so I'm not going to do too much today because my hand is just not working like I'd like it to do. But we're thinking about traveling, right? Right there, Truffles? You like to travel, don't you? I know, me too. It's been so long that my truck has been sitting outside and I haven't been able to really put my truck on there, but maybe next year. And you want to come with me? Oh yeah, so we'll bring old Truffles along for the ride. I think that will be kind of fun. We could sing one of those old traveling songs. Listen to jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, riding through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Your part, try it. States are dandy, so the western people say. New York to St. Louis, Chicago by the way, through the hills of Minnesota, where the Brooklyn waters fall. No changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. We'll listen to jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, riding through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Now here's to Utah Phillips, may his name forever stand, always be remembered from the hobos throughout the land. When his mighty race is over and the curtain around him falls, he'll ride the rods and break beams on the Wabash Cannonball. We'll listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, riding through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. One more time. We'll listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, riding through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Here we go. The train's running out of sight. The old Wabash Cannonball. Well, that's it for this show, and I'll be back again next week, and hopefully I'll be in better shape than I am right now. But the thing is, we don't give up, right? That's the important thing in life. It's, sometimes things knock you down. They knock you down, and you feel like you can't get up. And you don't want to, sometimes you don't even want to try, but you just gotta, like the old cowboys say, you gotta get back out on the horse and ride. And even if it's difficult, it's better to keep on trying and do the best that you can than to give up. Never give up. I think that's the key thing that I want to leave with you. I've been talking to a lot of friends, and it's easy to get a little bit depressed these days because of just the way things are. And the thing is, one night I had this dream, and I think I've told you this before, but I'll tell you again because I think it's important. It's sort of my mantra. It's I had this dream that Pete Seeger came to me. It was a really funny dream because it was like Pete was up in heaven and Toshi was there, and they had this kind of green cast iron machine that was kind of smoking. and Toshi said, "Oh, Rick, Peter's been missing talking to you, so he built this machine so that we can talk to each other from up here." And there's this cast iron thing. It looked like a John Deere, parts of a tractor or something, and it was smoking up. And Pete said to me, he goes, "Rick, if you want to have an interesting life, it's up to you to put the magic in it. You can't wait for somebody else to do it. You have to put the magic in your own life." So that's what I want to leave you with today, is think about that. Whenever you're feeling bad, that it's really nobody's fault. It's up to us to try to put the magic, put the spark back in our own life. And maybe things will be better as we trudge along. So this is Rik Palieri here, and I will say goodbye to you, and I'll see you next week. Ready, Truffles? Say goodbye to Pamela. All right, Pamela. All right, and Osling. Okay, here we go. Bye-bye.